everyone, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Racheal Agasha. Yeah, and in today's video we have a beautiful guest.
It feels good to be called a guest.
right. Anyway, tell us about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm LynKwikiriza, and that also doubles as my YouTube channel name. So everywhere that's the same name.
Check out her channel, you guys. Check out, like, go subscribe. She is one of those big growing YouTubers. Reach out, you guys. Reach out. Subscribe. So in today's video, we're going to be as random can be, but we have our grievances, we have our joys, we have our moments that we yay about, and other moments that we be like, oh my god, you know.
The journey is real.
right. Tell us about your journey. How has it been for you?
Well, it's not been that long, like that very long. I started on 2nd July 2020.
Okay.
So it's a lockdown baby, a COVID baby.
I know. And I don't even remember when I started that channel. I honestly don't know. Like, I had a thought, I had all these ideas. My months passed and I'm thinking, okay, and I don't remember like the exact date.
Mine was 2nd July. I can't forget. That was the first time I put it out there and I'm like, people subscribe. Yeah. But it being a lockdown baby, you might call it, maybe it was out of boredom, or but it wasn't. Me, I wasn't bored in lockdown. I was enjoying home. But yes, that's when I started it. And at first I thought it would be me interviewing people, telling their stories. So I used to call it the narrative, because I mean, everyone has a story to tell.
That's true.
And I was inspired by different shows. I used to watch Caritas's chat room, and I'm like, oh, this is so nice and what.
Right.
But guys, you might be enjoying something. It's not you.
It's not your calling.
It's not your calling. Like, you enjoy it, but it's just not your thing.
Yeah, it actually reminds me of someone who told me, Racheal, when you are not interviewing someone, you guys, first of all, this YouTube space is so demanding. You know, like, we appreciate the concern.
Yeah.
You know, Racheal, if you're doing this, maybe this would be better and everything. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to, but
your time to rant.
Rant
away.
You guys, it's not easy.
Not at all.
There's a time I was with my friends and some other friend of mine told me, Racheal, your things are boring. As not to, okay, I was offended. I honestly was offended, but I'm like, you know what? Okay, now that you guys are here, I think you guys should help me make a video. Like, today I'm not going to be in your faces and telling you my things now. You tell us your things. So me, I'll be behind the camera. The struggle was real. These people could not get one video across. I'm like, you know what? Second apogena, your turn. I mean, I'm boring. Thank you. I appreciate it, but please bring the difference today. Like, you know, do something different. So, you guys, these things are not easy.
Not easy at all.
You know, like, I know. I for one send links to people and, you know, rate even some small things. You know, you see, there's a friend of mine who actually confessed, like, Racheal, when I read those things that you've put, then that is when I decide if I will watch or not. I'm like, oh, okay.
Or when you're sharing with your friends.
Like, okay. But it's okay. For those who watch, but I very much appreciate, because they're those constants.
Yeah.
Like, they will really watch. I know people who do not watch, but they'll share the link. I do not know if people should watch from that, but it's something.
Yeah.
How is your experience?
Well, when I started as interviewing people, as I already told you, and then I can't say it was boring for me. I was the ones I interviewed. Let me see. I interviewed about 5 people or 4 people. I'm not sure. I can't keep track. But yes, I enjoyed most of them. But along the way, when I would be editing, you know, when you're editing, there's how you connect with the video, and sometimes I was not connecting with the video, and I'm like, I should have done better here, I should have done better here. And then also it became a little bit hard to get the people because it was in the lockdown.
Sure.
And so telling people to come and meet you for the interviews would be hard. Some would tell you, like, I can't make it, transport and what, there is COVID.
And you can't say, okay, I'll facilitate.
Exactly. So it was a bit hectic. And then sometimes the day for me to upload would reach and I have nothing. I'm like, I have to be consistent.
Right.
And now I have nothing to upload. So I decided, let me do something where I know it's me controlling it, because these other videos, I wake up and I'm like, now I'm in the mood to do a video. I shoot and then record. I mean thinking edit.
But for so many reasons, I really love this. I love to bring someone here and they inspire you and talk to you and take you through their experiences. For me, I enjoy it. I really, really love it because there's so much to learn from these people. And in my heart of hearts, I know for a fact someone out there is learning something. Like even when the video gets 2 views or 30 or 20, I feel like someone is getting something. And that won't stop, by the way. But also, I need for you guys to understand that I can't keep doing that alone. Like when I get out of this box and I'm trying something else, it's you know, you can't force them to watch. Yeah, but that is how things are. It's the YouTube space. It's really, really demanding, and if you think it's a lie or a joke, please
try it out.
Like just try, just start your channel and do things, and you'll be telling us. I'd really want to hear from you guys.
So anyway, when I changed, I decided to do, I have a brother at home who was willing to actually do these things. So we decided to just do these random things. We'd come up with challenges. That's why we've done the what's in my mouth challenge, different challenges. And then we would do, and because I wanted to transition slowly, I have to prepare people like, you know what, we've been doing the narrative, but now we're going to change a little bit. So I would put those random videos like on Wednesday and then put the narrative on Friday. So after some time, I actually noticed the ones on Wednesday were getting more views than the ones on Friday. So I was like, oh, so transition is not going to be hard because people are already showing me that they enjoy this more than this. So slowly, instead of uploading on Wednesday, now I shifted them to Friday. Kept watching, and I'm like, now the only problem is I didn't alert my viewers what had happened. I thought it would be automatic. But then along the way, people kept asking me what happened to the narrative, and I'm like, had a natural death. Natural death.
I know.
But yes, that's how it died, and it just went in for these random things. So right now I set it on travel videos because I love traveling, and it comes easier because as a family we travel a lot. Like around Uganda, now that the COVID is around, we can't go out, but then
and you see when you hit the road, your instincts are steady now record.
Exactly.
Like just start recording.
So it would be easier for me to do the travel videos, and people would enjoy it because I mean, when I did the Lake Mburo one, I saw people were really watching Lake Bunyonyi, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is good. Yeah, so I plan on taking you on more adventures out there.
This is your time to subscribe. You're going to miss the adventures if you don't subscribe. Please subscribe. Subscribe. It's LynKwikiriza, right?
Yes.
Different
people have different pronunciations. Me, my tribe is Kwikiriza, but others is
Kwikiriza. Like how other people call me. Some people call you Agasha. Others call you Agasha. I'm Agasha. Yeah. Then, what challenges have you faced?
Wow, the challenges are that when you go in expecting a lot, I thought when I had just started, I thought everyone I know is going to be watching, and I'm
Talk
like,
about it.
Yeah, this is so easy. I looked at my contact list. And I am seeing at that time I think I had 1,000 contacts. What day? I don't know, around that. So I thought
1,000
the moment I put like this, you guys, I was looking and I'm like, my status on an average can get about 200 views, And I'm like, the moment I put,
I know.
all these 200 are going to watch.
And also, you guys, how hard is it for you
Jokes
to
on me.
subscribe? Like,
Jokes
just
on me.
tap
It
and
didn't happen
subscribe.
that way, but I understand not everyone is going to be there to support you, and that's life. Like,
I know.
you accept it, and yeah, that's life. But then that was a challenge for me at first. I wasn't understanding. I was like, why would someone tell me to subscribe and I don't? Like, for me, all the time when people would be like, subscribe, I'd be like, just
easy.
subscribe.
Like, it's really,
I would
really
go and
easy.
hit, and then when I started, I was like, people struggle to get subscribers like this, but I am so glad people subscribed. I'm happy for those who subscribe, and I'm already happy for those who are already going to subscribe now.
Right.
I remember when I hit 1K, it was really a milestone for me. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
I saw your
But that was
post,
like
10K, we're on the road to 10K.
Yeah,
I'm like,
road to
banana.
10K. When I was putting it, I was laughing at myself. I was like, hey, you're being overly ambitious. From 1K
Faith,
to 10K.
my friend, Faith. Have you met Faith? Hey.
Anyway, we shall make it to the
Surely,
10K. But that was a challenge for me. And then the other challenge was people complaining that the Ugandan data is so expensive, like to watch. And I understand because even as I upload, I can see that I use a lot of data to upload.
Yeah.
So everyone is like, not everyone, but like some people are saying, hey, we can't watch the videos.
They are
the
too
data
long.
goes, exactly. And then you're really understanding it.
Sure.
And then going in my analytics and then seeing Uganda ranking like in number 15, I'm like, guys,
Hello,
I'm
Uganda,
Ugandan.
right?
Support your fellow
Build
Ugandans.
Uganda.
Buy Uganda.
Build Uganda.
I guess it doesn't work everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
Like I was seeing countries that I've never seeing a country and you don't even know where it's
Where it
located.
is, I know.
And you're seeing it in your analytics, hey, on top of Uganda, and you're like, yeah, what occurred my country, man. But
Right?
I try to console myself. I'm like, maybe they use VPN.
Oh,
So maybe,
okay.
you know.
Oh wow.
Like anyway, the thing with me is that I normally tend to look at the positive side of everything. Even when something doesn't make sense, I create an excuse in my mind for it. I'm like, nah, maybe they use VPNs, maybe, and I'm like, we move. The views are coming, we move. When people catch up, they'll catch up.
Yeah. The beauty is that all those videos stay.
Yeah.
So when someone actually likes, I think, one video, they can always go back and watch another and another and another. That's the beauty of the internet.
Even after 10 years, those videos will be there and people will watch. So.
That time I was scrolling through YouTube. Then I met those. I found those the Westlife music, and then they would show 10 years ago. I'm like,
Yeah, you go and watch. I'm telling
10
you.
years. I'm like, okay. You know, the internet is actually a keeper.
Internet doesn't forget.
It's true.
So yeah, mainly those are the challenges. People complaining data, then uploading. Also, when you're recording, in Uganda we have a challenge. When you're like vlogging around Kampala, people are insecure.
Oh yeah.
They're like, why are you recording?
Right?
What?
Like just
Only government
now.
spy.
Right?
And you're like, yeah, government spy from where?
Speaking of that, like just now, some gentleman passed by here and we have our things set up. It's like, are you journalists? Do you want to report us?
Exactly.
Like, I'm like, yo, we're just minding our business, you know? Anyway.
Yeah. Like when even the very first video I made, now the very first one I was alone. Now you see, interviewing kind of saves you a bit because people are seeing that you're talking to someone.
That's
You
true.
guys, when you're talking alone.
To yourself.
Someone came and asked me, Madam, are you fine? I'm like, it's like, why are you talking alone? I'm like, it's a video. I'm like, oh, like you look mad sometimes. And then people keep saying, I remember like, so now when I'm vlogging in town, I don't use my camera because people are going to be like, Racheal, take my camera. I'm a government spy. What? The one who told there's some restaurants that don't allow people to vlog. Like, why? I'm recording myself eating.
Right?
I have paid for the food. I've not stolen it.
Wait. They even refuse.
Yeah, there
Like
are some
even-
places that refuse. You actually have to first ask.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like yesterday I was at Platia, Uganda, in Kololo. I don't know if it's Platia or Platia Wambi, but and then I was with my brother. So anyway, good thing is that I got a snake clip. But then as I was recording and then I am taking photos and what, I turn in the corner and I see no photos allowed here. I was like, oh, I'm being retained here today.
Wow.
But luckily they didn't see us. But when they see the clip in the video, I hope they don't come for me.
The
challenges mainly, but data is the biggest challenge.
Oh, data, yeah. And we don't blame you guys. We also face the same. We go through these things. It's about sacrifice, yeah. Also, you can't guarantee that your thing is going to be watched anyway. But we know people, but our diehards, we know you, we see you,
and we appreciate
you.
Like,
very, very much humbled, really. Yeah.
Actually, the things that trend in Uganda are those news about celebrities. Rema yakoze kino. Ate they are in Dubai. Ate Hamza did this.
Where do you want us to find those things?
But the thing is,
from?
not everyone can do the same thing.
Yeah.
Imagine all YouTubers in Uganda were talking about musicians
True.
and celebrities. Like,
That's true.
where would the uniqueness come in?
Right?
We all can do the same thing, so we appreciate those that are open to anything that comes. Like, you watch this, you also watch this, we all can't have the same content. So good things about it, okay. Me, I'm drawn to sunsets mostly, and then like I usually want in my travel videos, I usually want to put that thing of like the sunset. So I might even just be walking and I see a sun, I'm like, this would look nice in a video.
You all are going to love. So, yeah.
Also the fact that you learn different skills, like I didn't do a course in editing or what. Like you learn on the job.
Right. I've actually been approached by some people, and I'm looking at them like, I am a self-taught.
I know. Someone
doing a
recently,
good job,
someone recently inboxed me like, we have a gift for you, or someone wants to edit. I'm like, hey, you guys trust me this much. I taught myself, and I'm still learning. Like I can't say I've reached there yet because I still see like my editing lacks something and you keep learning every single day to make your content look better.
Oh yeah, and also it takes a lot. We do not edit these things in 1 hour, 2 hours. It actually could go days trying to put something together, something nice. You have to put so much, like you have to be keen. Is this going to look good? How does this look?
To make like a storyline, because you don't just
put
wow.
Right. Yeah, so we just decided to get together and just tell you about these things, give you an insight on how YouTube really works. Also, if you want to start your channel, if you have an email address, you're good to go. Everything else is just really easy. Then start struggling, or not struggling, battling, hustling. This is a hustle, by the way. It's a serious hustle. It's on rare occasions where you find people who have been in it for like a month and they are unless you are a celebrity.
Yes, or celebrities obviously, because you already have like your follower. But if you're starting from scratch, like zero.
Unless you're doing something that is really. But if you're going to sit down and talk,
also it's good to have like people you look up to that inspire you.
That's true. I watched her when my channel had just said I looked for Ugandan YouTubers. I got Nabs Ara and then her next. And by the time I found her, she had I think 300 subscribers. And that time I had I think about 70. I'm like, Mama. And at that point I felt like, oh my god. By the way, you guys, thank you for subscribing. We made 400.
And subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing.
Right,
keep
you
subscribing.
guys.
We're heading to 1K.
1K, right? Before the end of July.
We'll make it.
Surely. Yeah, but I really appreciate for you guys those guys who keep checking in, Racheal, what happened, Racheal, what's up, Racheal, what? I really appreciate those guys who talk to me. You know, sometimes I've lost it, like, you know what, today, no, let me chill, no? But then that one person, there's a person who actually walked up to me and I'm like, Racheal. Okay, we were like, I knew the person, but I didn't think they would watch my content. So he tells me that the first COVID wave, he got COVID and he was isolated in Entebbe, I think. And then he walks up and is like, Racheal, I got COVID, but the only entertainment was your videos.
Wow.
Now, if we were like so close and what, I'd be like, you're just telling me for fun, just to make me feel good. But you guys, there are people who be there, they're waiting on you. Actually, those are one of the reasons that I never give up, because I have wanted to give up. So many like in fact, like
I know, like there are those people that I don't call them random, but then like you don't know that person, but that person just kind of like, there's a time I was at campus, and then this girl stops me and she's like, "Hi, Lynn." Now at first I was confused. I'm like, this is not my classmate. How do you know my name? And then she's like, "I really enjoy your content." I'm like, oh my god, I felt so good.
Celeb.
That lecture was the best. I don't think I even listened to anything the lecture said, honestly, because I was like, oh my god, someone out there watches and just stops me. It's like, I like your content. I'm like, whew,
I know.
okay.
I know.
It felt good. Yeah.
So you guys, that's as much time as we had for this video. Thank you for sticking around. Continue to love us, continue to watch. Please subscribe again. Lynn's channel, LynKwikiriza. I'm going to leave, I called you Kwikiriza. Wow. I'm going to leave her link in the description box. Please. Even if you don't go there, just type in Wali Mugundi YouTube search. She's there. So please check out her stuff. I'm sure
if
you
you
will
want to
love
start
it.
your channel, just don't overthink it.
I've already told you. Start.
When you overthink it, disaster.
Actually, start and reach out, and she'll give you tips.
Yeah. And start with anything you have. Like sometimes
Something
you'll be
like-
thinking,
yeah.
I have to have a camera, I have to have this, but
yeah.
even with your phone, because me, I also started with my phone.
Same
Like
here.
you just start with anything. People will watch.
So yeah, we love you. Stay safe. Mask up. We love you.
Bye. Don't forget to put on your mask.
Oh yeah.